What is going on, everybody? This is Striker. I'm actually laying down in bed because I'm about to fall asleep. So if my room is a little bit echoey, it's because all of my doors are closed. Because I'm weird and I close all my doors when I go to sleep in my room. So my closet door over that way and my bathroom door over there, they're closed. Hopefully you guys can see me. If you can't, I will enhance the video with a filter of some sorts. So I said that I was going to give you a vlog about why I had missed an upload date, right? Okay, so I work for a doctor's office, right? And when you work for a doctor's office, you get a lot of perks with working for a doctor's office. Time out. Let's just call this like bedtime story or something like that. Like, this is comfy. I like it. Sorry if this is weird on your end. Enjoy it, alright? Anyways, so I missed an upload date because I actually went out to dinner. I almost said it went out to work. Went out to dinner with the people that I work with, right? So we have some pharmaceutical reps, we have some drug reps, we have some medical company reps that are in touch with our doctor all the time, trying to basically schmooze them up and get business with them, okay? So there's a place here in town called the Melting Pot. I think that's what it's actually called. It's called the Melting Pot, something like that. It's basically a fondue restaurant. If you don't know what fondue is, it's where you dip things in like melted stuff, right? So originally it was just like, we're gonna go for the chocolate and like the fruit and stuff, and that's it. We're just gonna have some fondue, have a drink or two, and then leave. No big deal. But around like noon or so, the doctor decided, you know what, maybe we should try like the cheese with the bread. Alright, and then we got there, and you could either do like the cheese and the bread and then add in the dessert stuff, or you could do this 4-course meal thing. So the doctor was like, yeah, let's go for the whole 4-course meal. So we started off with some cheese, and we had 3 different kinds of bread. Yeah, 3 different kinds of bread. We also had some tortilla chips. I feel, oh, apples, that's what it was. We had Granny Smith apples. So we had like a beer cheese and a white cheddar cheese, and then what was the other one? Oh, spinach artichoke. A spinach artichoke cheese. It was fantastic. It was all like made there at the table, so the waitress had to like put in special ingredients and stuff like that to literally make the cheese in front of us. It was super cool. So we had that, and then we all got to pick our salads. So I had a kale Caesar, right? So it's made with kale, Caesar dressing, some cheese, and some croutons, right? And I think it had like pine nuts or something on it. And then after that, we got to choose our meat that we wanted to use with the cooking style. So we had like a Cajun spiced oil, we had a red wine oil, and we had, I think, just a regular like bouillon cube beef stock kind of thing. So basically we put in big vegetables, so like it was broccoli and mushrooms and I think some cauliflower and maybe some onions into all of them, and just let them soak there, right? And those cooked for the entire time that we were there when we were doing the dinner portion. But anything that was a meat was in there for 2 minutes, or if it was a fish, it was a minute and a half. I think that's what it was. And me, being the smart one, right, I actually did use my smart brain here, okay? I chose to go with all beef when I did mine. Why is that? Because if you undercook beef, no big deal, you just undercook beef. People eat raw beef all the time, like beef tartare and stuff like that. But there were options with like chicken and pork, and both chicken and pork can make you really sick if you eat it raw. So a couple of my coworkers had chosen things that included chicken or pork, and actually had a difficult time getting it cooked and bit into some raw pieces of meat. So I don't think any of them really consumed a whole lot, but nonetheless it's still kind of scary and kind of sketchy. So I had 3 different kinds of steak, which was fantastic. And I also had 2 adult beverages, 2 mixed cocktails, which were fantastic, okay? So it was cool. You know, we basically had to like pass the skewer down to the opposite end of the table, because I was on one end of the table. So I'm like, hey, put this over there. Put in that one over there. Please, thanks. So that's kind of how we worked it there. And then we had the dessert one, and we got trays that had like brownies and cookies, and it had a bunch of different fruits and a couple of marshmallows and some Rice Krispie treats. And then we could dip that in either chocolate peanut butter, s'mores, or shoot, what was the third one? Turtle. It was like peanuts and chocolate and peanut butter and something else. I don't remember. I don't remember entirely, but nonetheless. We had the dessert portion and everything like that, which was fantastic, right? All of it was absolutely fantastic. But my meal personally probably cost about $100 freaking dollars, guys. So anyways, I left right from work to go over there, and then was there probably until about, I think 8 o'clock is when I left. So by the time I got back here to my place to record and upload something, I didn't have a chance to actually get it up in public. So I missed that upload, and I figured I'd tell you guys a story. A couple of cool things happened, right? So I got to connect with my coworkers, which was cool, right? But then also, one of my coworkers broke the double boiler. Okay, so she was sitting directly in front of the, what was it, spinach artichoke cheese, right? And she put a piece of cauliflower in there. Oh, that's right, we had cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots to go along with the cheeses. She put a piece of cauliflower in it, and then if you guys know what a double boiler is, this will make more sense to you. But basically, she flipped the inside dish upside down, and it flipped back over, but it fell inside. So the way a double boiler works is you have one thing that's being heated with water in it, and then you have another thing, like another little bowl on the inside that fits in there, that has the cheese that melts in it. That way the cheese doesn't burn or anything like that. Well, the way that it happened was normally like the inside bowl sits just barely over the outside bowl. So nothing can fall, nothing flips, nothing gets crazy, right? But it allows the steam to push out the sides underneath that bowl. So somehow she managed to drop it down inside of the actual first boiler part, the one that holds the water. It did a complete 360, so like it half filled up with water, and then sat inside of the first part of the double boiler. Absolutely ridiculous. We have no idea how she did it. And her defense was, well, all I did was stick a piece of cauliflower in. And she somehow managed to break it. And it was the most hysterical thing ever, basically, at that moment. It was really funny. So yeah, I missed that upload. I recommend you work for a doctor's office if you can, because you get a lot of free stuff. I actually had a free pizza for lunch today. So that was pretty cool. And actually, yesterday, what did I have? Free Buffalo Wild Wings? Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. Right, and then we went out to that fondue restaurant. So I think I'm back to not missing a day of uploads, but I say that all the time and then I miss a day of uploads. So we'll see what happens. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog here, as I'm about to literally pass out after I turn this camera off, because I am exhausted. If you guys haven't been able to see me, I probably put some sort of video filter on it to make it brighter for you guys. But nonetheless, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here, so thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.